rockin' with Valencia King. You know I should do. Real talk, real sports, and got them real interviews. Real talk sports. Turn up, real talk sports.
Valencia King here with Real Talk Sports, and thank you for joining us on another NBA season. We are embarking on our 7th year covering the Dallas Mavericks and, of course, NBA overall. So let's get some things underway here. Can I get a whoa? Gotta pause because we got to introduce our team. So, of course, you know, it me.
It is you.
Valencia King, and I'm so excited to have you guys back here with us. And of course, you have Coach's Corner with the one, the only Mrs. Shirley Walker King, our executive producer. We have Ro, aka Life is But a Dream. You guys, make sure you guys check out her blog. I will link it down below. Also, we've got Dex from Dex View Podcast joining us this year. If you've been with us during our preseason coverage, you've already seen he's got Luca, KP. They're basically bros. If you don't know about Dex View, you might want to go ahead and join in on his perspective. See what I did there? I will also link his YouTube channel where you guys can check out the podcast down below. Dex is here to kind of keep us in check, but don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him.
We need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
Huh?
That ain't no problem.
Well,
Anyway, so on tonight's recap, we are talking about the first game for the Dallas Mavericks, our home season opener. We got the win. We got the dub over the Dubs, the Washington Wizards, if you will. Bradley Beal was, of course, in action. No John Wall just yet in this NBA season as he is still battling an injury. But Bradley Beal was there to lead his team. I actually got a chance to hear from him along with another vet on their team, Ish Smith.
All right, Ish, game 1 under your belt. Just talk to me. I know you're 10th year into the season. Talk to me how you guys kind of communicate after a game like tonight.
It's, J-Mac keeps saying it. It's 1 of 82, so you just gotta, learn what the problems that you did, get better, figure out what you got to do, different spots, defensively and offensively, and then take the next step.
As a vet in this league, what do you look for in your rookies and your young players that you guys have on this roster?
You just play hard, kind of play with confidence is the biggest thing that you got to gain. And even in your 10th year, 15th year, 13th year, whatever, confidence can waver sometimes, whatever the case is. But for the most part, sustaining that confidence, throughout 82 games.
I know during your offseason, of course, you worked on your game, but you also held camps for the youth. Talk about why that was so important for you.
That was so fun. For me, giving back to the same community that gave to me, and that's huge. I think I can speak for everybody, all 450 of us in the league. That's important. And so I'm truly thankful and blessed that I can give back.
Was there anyone in particular that instilled that attitude into you?
Yeah, my mom and my dad and my family, they're huge. And giving back to our community and giving back to just anybody. And so I try to keep that trait going.
And then last question for you. Our show is Real Talk, so we always ask a fun question. What's on your pregame playlist that gets you ready for the game? Who are you listening to?
Little Brother.
Okay.
Out of North Carolina. So I've been vibing with them for a minute. So I've been vibing with them tonight before the game, and probably roll with them for a little bit.
Shout out to Ish, who is officially my first one-on-one of this NBA season. I really wanted to talk to him because he is a vet in this league, but also about his community efforts that he does off the court. As you know, here at Real Talk Sports, we talk to the players about what happens in between the lines, but also how they're making a difference and impacting those in their community. So thank you, Ish, for the time. We will definitely be keeping you in the loop on what he has coming up in this next offseason. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and literally throw it to my guy, Dex of the Dex View Podcast.
What's good, man? It's Dex with the Dex View Podcast, Real Talk Sports. We just watched the Mavericks get their first victory over the Washington Wizards. Yeah, star Luka Doncic versus star Bradley Beal. It actually got a little chippy in the fourth quarter. Bradley Beal got ejected. I got a chance to talk to Luka about the fourth quarter scuffle with Bradley Beal. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. That's what basketball is about. You don't have no friends on the court. I respect him for doing that. Everybody's saying he's only a fancy player. He showed that he's great on defense too, and he showed that there. So I respect that from him.
We also got a chance to talk to Bradley Beal about the fourth quarter tension that led to his ejection.
No, I didn't. He kicked me out, so I wasn't arguing. I wasn't about to dispute his call. I guess he got offended by what I did, whatever. But I walked out. I didn't ask for an explanation, but I will talk to the league tomorrow. It was just hoops. Hoops. You can see when I got kicked out, he came up. He was the first one to dap me, so he understood what it was. It which we weren't fighting. You know, it was just basketball trying to frustrate me. He was kicking our butts.
We saw a little bit under a minute from Derrickson and Justin tonight. Just talk about what you've seen from them on the court as far as their game development.
They're going to continue to get better. You know, that's why we got them here. You know, they know what they need to do when they come into the game, and their job is to stay ready. You know, minutes will probably get cut back, you know, as the season goes on, but you know, their job is to continue to get better, continue to develop, and when their time is called, you know, you got to take full advantage of it. You know, I got to still keep my head and not get kicked out of games. You know, first and foremost. But at the same time, I do want my teammates to understand that that's how I'm gonna play every night. I'm gonna play hard, and this is. I need you guys to do this. I need you to follow me up on this. So, you know, we're good. You know, we got 81 more. It's definitely a lot we can learn from this game, but there's a lot of mistakes that we made that we gotta correct and, you know, eliminate a lot of bad habits.
That's a wrap with the Wizards. Let's take it to the Mavericks locker room with Ro.
All right, we're here at the Mavs opener with the fans welcoming the Mavs for this new season. Here we have Brunson, Jackson, Maxey. Oh, Jodo. He's ready for the season. All right, Porzingis. Here we go, KB. The unicorn. Boobin. Oh, your rookie of the year, Luka Doncic. And that's it for the first part of your season opener with I Am Valencia King.
Hey everybody, it's Miss SWK with Coach's Corner. Tonight's game for the Dallas Mavericks was a successful home winner. It was actually the first home winner they've won in a very long time. Rick Carlisle was pleased with the win, but he also knows it's only the first game of 82 and there's a long road ahead.
You got to love the energy in the building tonight. A lot of excitement around this team, understandable. Those are all great things. And, you know, Washington is in a rebuilding mode with one great player. And a lot of hard-playing guys, and you know they kept playing, gave themselves somewhat of a chance at the end. And so you know, I think we can do better coming down the stretch. You know, finishing games, and that'll be something we talk about and work on.
Shout out to the team. This is a team you will be seeing throughout this NBA season with Real Talk Sports. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel Valencia King TV. Follow all of our social medias. They will be linked down below, and we'll see you for game numero dos. Real Talk Sports signing out.
You rockin' with Valencia King. You know what you do. Real talk, real sports, and got them real interviews. Real talk sports. Turn up, real talk sports.